Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
It is our third week of our Illusion Turn series here on the guide because illusion turns are just magical moves that we all need to learn a little bit more about. So we walked you through the setup, we walked you through the illusion turn down the line, and now it's time for one of our favorite illusion turn patterns, the illusion turn circle. We're going to show you how, and then we're going to break it down. Lead follow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breaking this down for our leaders, there's 3 really key points to this circle that are different than what we've already talked about for our regular illusion turns. Our first point is that at the beginning, around count 3, we want to have a little moment of breath. This is to let our followers and ourselves get ready for the acceleration that will come from the turn. So 1, 2, 3, before we get into this. Our next tip, if you remember in last week's guide, I talked about a little bit of pulse or emphasis on the outside of the circle when you're spinning your follower down the line. That was kind of a sneak preview to this week's guide, where we want to have a little bit of that pulse or emphasis on the inside of the circle. That's what gets our follower to curve around. So that's happening by using a little bit more energy coming from my arm and my elbow as I'm spinning Desiree. Our final point, leaders, sounds really obvious, but it's good to be aware of. When we're spinning our followers around us, we want to make sure that we're staying in place. So as we go through this move, if I move myself as I'm spinning Desiree, even a little bit, this can get us very thrown off. Suddenly she doesn't know where she's rotating. I don't really know where she's rotating. We want to keep ourselves nice and in the middle here for this pattern so that Desiree can spin in a nice clean circle around me.
So for our followers, a couple things for our upper bodies and a couple things for our lower bodies. For our upper bodies with these illusion turns, we've talked a lot about our field goal posture, and it's really important to keep that but accentuate it for this illusion turn circle when things are really tight within our connection. So with that field goal, I want to take my shoulders back, down, and then I want to take my shoulder blades and kind of open them up a little bit past my rib cages. When I do that, I have a nice strong base here so that if the leader takes my hands a little further up than would normally be comfortable in an illusion turn, I have that frame-to-frame connection there. Second thing I want you to think about is that lower body. Now, the feet in West Coast Swing, we can kind of say they're obsolete in that as long as we're keeping the rhythm, as long as we're keeping with our partner, our feet can do a lot of different things underneath of us. What we want to do for the illusion turn is to spin on the balls of our feet, which gives us that little bit of extra height we're going to need, and also to take baby steps all the way through. So if I employ this, I've got my frame, really step back. That allows my leader to set the hands a little higher, and I'm not worried about taking triples or to the feet. I'm just spinning on the balls of my toes.
That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store linked in the description.
Bye!